Hi, welcome to the Handy Mom 868. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. If you're interested in anything home maintenance, home organization, or home decor, then you're in the right spot. You don't need to go a place. For those of you who are supporters of the Handy Mom 868, the Handy Mom 868 tribe, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. Now today I'm going to do a quick video to show you guys how I was able to repurpose what was meant to be a trash bin or umbrella holder into a nice planter. Now the thing about this planter is I have had some plants on my patio for the longest while that needed to come indoors, but I just couldn't find the right pot to fit them in. And then when I came across some pots that actually got some juices flowing in me, and I looked at the price tag, I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna use these very inexpensive but gorgeous waste paper baskets or waste paper bins that I've found at a sale at Siro, Tobago, and I'm gonna reutilize them to create the planters that I want for the space that I want. Now I was looking for some nice modern clean lines, but also that pop of glam as a running theme for accent pieces around my home. So stay tuned, let me show you exactly how I got this done. So I wanted you guys to see the plants that I'll be actually using in this video. I separated these plants from the original large plant that I got and I repotted them. But now I'm ready to put them in their permanent positions inside. And I actually want something more decorative than the nursery pots that they're in. And now, as I said in the intro, I am just repurposing an item that was meant for one particular function and using it to fit the purpose that I want. So let's begin. Most plants that you purchase in a plant shop come in their little black pot liners. They're not really meant to be the permanent pot. And I know that some people kind of take their plants out of them to put them into the pots. For me, I think it's easier to leave them in the nursery pots that they come in, unless per se I wanted to put it in a larger pot because I wanted the plant to actually expand or fill out a particular pot. So what you're going to see here is me leaving my plant in the nursery liner and then using that nursery liner to place my plant into its new permanent home. The advantage of this is that you can always remove it and reuse another pot if you want to change out decor, if you want to change theme without disturbing your plant too much. This is the pot liner or nursery pot that most plants come in when you get them at the nursery. So this one is actually a liner that I had that I'm reusing for this particular plant. Now this is another liner that I've had, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this to achieve the height that I want for this existing plant. This is my newly found, I mean, yes, it's plastic, but listen, if you look at it, you can tell it looks like brushed metal gold. Yeah, so I'm going to reuse this bin and create the height and the look that I want to place around my home. Now, the first thing we do to make sure that your plant sits really nice and well in the container is this. You guys know, I'm always talking about it and I won't stop talking about it. Measure, measure, measure. What I learned in Join Me and Woodworking class, measure twice, cut once. In my case, I measured 3 times, so you know. So we're gonna measure the height of our bin to make sure that the combination height of our riser pot and our existing pot is not going to come out too far over the actual bin, because I mean, we don't want that. So my pot is just over 14.5 inches. And my riser pot is 6 inches. So that leaves us with 8.5 inches to play with. Now you don't want it exactly 8.5 inches, so I will say 8 inches to play with in terms of the height of our existing plant liner. The other measurement you should take is the diameter of the pot that you're going to transfer your plant into. So I have 10 inches in diameter, so I have to make sure that both my riser pot and my transfer pot are going to fit into my planter. Basically what I'm going to do is use this, turn it over into the pot. Now if you have anything else, like you have bricks around the house, anything that you can use for riser that can fit there, that will achieve the same purpose as what I am doing here. All I am doing is trying to create some height within my container. So that means I need to trim off a little bit of my liner. And that's okay, because usually when I repot my plants, I don't fill them all the way up. I make sure and give them some breathing room between the top and the top of the pot. So this has quite enough for me to cut off a little bit of the rim and still be able to get that pot down inside of my bin. Because the nursery liners are plastic, all you need is a scissors to just cut that rim off. Now I'm following a line around my pot liner to ensure that's nice and neat. So now I have it at the height that I wanted. Simple. All I do is take it and place it into my vessel. You can create the same look by using any item that is sturdy enough to hold your plant in. Just make sure it's giving you the height that you desire. I know it will definitely be cheaper than the cost of some of the pots that I've seen online and in person for the nice, clean, modern looking planter that I was looking for. I can now put her anywhere in my home that I choose to. I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to put this one. I have several of them to do the same thing to and place in several different places. I wanted my pot to have a nice vertical height, even if it means that I still have to put it on a stool or some sort of riser. I just wanted that look for my pot. Now, some people like to put gravel or stone to the top of the pot. I'm not going to do that for this one, but I may do it for another. What I did with the one that I have inside in this self-watering pot is that I put some faux moss stones on the top. You can also purchase some peat moss or any other type of decorative moss and put that to the top of your planter to complete the look of your planter. It really gives it a nice finish, a nice touch. Because it's a self-watering planter, I don't actually have to pour water on it from the top, so this doesn't get like soggy or anything like that. It works really well for this purpose. Let me know in the comment section. What are some of the things that you use to create a nice look within your home using plants, and what items you think you can repurpose within your home? If you found value in this video, if it gave you some inspiration, please like, comment, and share. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That's how you know when I upload new videos. For those of you who are new, you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, where I share little nuggets of information in between videos. Also, check me out on my spanking new website, thehandymom868.com, where I share my blogs and other updates about home maintenance, home organization, and home decor. You'll be one of the first to know when I release my new blog articles that goes into a little more detail about the processes of some of these items that I've shown. It gives you a lot of decor tips, a lot of home organization tips, as well as home maintenance tips. So don't forget, check out the website, thehandymom868.com. Don't forget to sign up for those updates. Now, as usual, it was my pleasure bringing you this information and helping you to create the space that you want with the stuff that you have. See ya.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't